Right, so lecture 1, I've got about 8 different lessons coming up. So number 1 is classification, and number 2 next week is Keppie, actually the follow-on lecture to this. So we're looking at building information modelling classification systems. Do any of you know what a classification system is already? Have any of you been using classification systems? Feel free to unmute yourself and say, me, I have.
Like Uniclass?
Yeah, Uniclass.
Yeah.
Yep. So Uniclass is one, that's right. And a lot of people actually, what we need to do is think about what is a classification system. So typically, a nice easy way for us to think about it is just a way of organising information in a standardised manner. That's it. So you'll hear about different classification systems. We're going to use just one classification system because it's pretty much what every project you'll work on will probably use the same classification system. But the one that you're probably most recognisable, the one that you probably know and are not scared to use at all, would be a dictionary. So if I asked you, here's a dictionary, go and find a specific word, I'm sure you can all quite easily actually use it and go and find any word that we give you. So it says it organises information in a standardised manner, so alphabetically might be one way to do it, in a way that information can be found and retrieved very easily. So any classification system needs to be able to do that. The rules are easy to understand and apply. So the rules of how it's organised. The information can be added following these rules to ensure it appears in the correct place. So if we come up with new words, for example, I'm sure you can all understand a way that if I gave you a new word, if we made one up, so Keppie is not maybe in the dictionary, open the dictionary and find the place in it. I'm pretty confident you can all find that place that it would need to go. There can be no limit on the information that the system can accommodate. The information can be referenced, so we can reference to a page in the dictionary, for example, or a section within the dictionary, and then the information is maintained as well. So we've got to keep it up to date and current, should any new words appear, etc. So the classification systems that you might hear about, when especially you're using Revit and you go to load in a classification system, I've kept it in bold as Uniclass 2015. Now that's a system that we're going to look at today, and I'm going to explain some of the theory and we're going to go into the practical aspect of it. But there's also a kind of competing classification system called OmniClass. You might also hear about Uniformat and Master Format, and then some of the other main ones in the IFC side, IFC4 add 1 and IFC 2x3 TC1, and then FICM. Now there's lots and lots of others, and really depending on what it is that you're using it for, you might hear about others. Some of the building services, for example, use quite specific classification systems themselves, but Uniclass definitely does allow us to actually address most of them ourselves. So for us, it would be Uniclass that we would hear, and just think of it like a dictionary. It's a way of putting information in and a way for us to store it and a way for us to retrieve it.